Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has a very difficult decision to make about who should be starting in between the sticks when the 2020-2021 Premier League season resumes. Stick with David De Gea, who has a contract deal until at least June 2023, or turn to Dean Henderson. Some reckon De Gea is past his best, and United would be best served by moving him on. The opposite can be said of Dean Henderson, who has shined on loan at Sheffield United. Hey guys, we talk football here, and today we look at who should be Manchester United's number one keeper for the foreseeable future. David De Gea's future has been under the spotlight for some time now. But with the Spaniard not performing on several occasions this season, most recently the FA Cup final defeat to Chelsea, Man United fans are slowly running out of patience. Some have called for Dean Henderson to replace De Gea as United's undisputed number one. However, at one point in time, David De Gea was the greatest keeper in the world, and the Spaniard is more than capable of getting back to his best. He's shown and proved over the years that he's a world-class keeper, and he can now have a few-week break and come back with his focus renewed in time for the new Premier League season. The Spanish goalkeeper has rescued United on countless occasions in the past seasons, but the mistakes and misjudgments that have crept into his game are starting to make him a liability. It has become an issue Solskjaer didn't want to confront, but now cannot ignore. The United boss must now know that the time is coming when he needs to remove De Gea from the starting lineup and think about United's number one keeper long term. The good news for United is that they won't need to spend any money to bring a keeper that could either challenge De Gea or even possibly dethrone him. Dean Henderson, on the other hand, has enjoyed two exceptional seasons out on loan with Sheffield United, helping them clinch promotion to the Premier League, as well as surprisingly finishing in the top half of the Premier League after being promoted. Henderson has no intention of serving as De Gea's understudy, and wants to be reassured that he'll have the gloves ahead of the Spaniard. It's also reported that Man United are set to give Henderson a new 4-year deal and are reported $100,000 a week, the same amount as United star Bruno Fernandes. Looking at the stats of the 2019-2020 Premier League season, it's hard to turn around and say Dean Henderson hasn't had a better season than De Gea. In 35 top-flight matches, Henderson has conceded 30 goals at an average of 1 every 105 minutes and has 13 clean sheets. De Gea played 36 top-flight matches for Man United and conceded 35 goals at an average of 1 every 93 minutes, keeping 12 clean sheets. Henderson has also made 96 saves to De Gea's 91. The Englishman has kept out 75.8% of shots to the Spaniard's 72.2%. Although these stats may not be mind-blowing, you have got to take into consideration that Dean Henderson was playing with a team that had just been promoted, whereas De Gea is playing with a top club. You could just imagine how much better Dean Henderson would be in the United team and with arguably a better backline in front of him. Henderson has been responsible for one error leading to a goal in the 1920 season, opposed to David De Gea's 3, and that 3 came off the back of 4 in the previous 18-19 Premier League season. In De Gea's first 7 seasons with Manchester United, he's made a total of 6 errors that resulted in goals. Now he has committed 7 errors leading to goals in the past 2 seasons, which is more than he's conceded in his first 7 years at Old Trafford, further proving that something has gone wrong with his game. But with all that being said, and no matter how poor De Gea has been at times, he remains a superb shot stopper and a definite point saver for Manchester United. He's been United's Player of the Year 4 times and has saved the club from being battered and humiliated off the pitch, more notably under David Moyes, Louis van Gaal, and Jose Mourinho. But at the moment, it has to be said that the Spaniard's confidence has been at a low for a while now. He can no longer be depended on in most situations, and he is no longer making saves he should be making. It will be a heartbreaking and huge call to drop De Gea, who signed a 4-year, $375,000 a week contract just last September. But should that time come, it should be no surprise to United fans. In my opinion, there comes a time when every player, no matter who you are, must come under some scrutiny, especially if your errors are proving a barrier to your team's goals and ambitions. De Gea will always hold a special place inside each United fans, players, and coaches' hearts. Let's get this straight. De Gea cannot be replaced from a Man United fan's perspective, but instead can pass over the torch to Dean Henderson, and I truly believe that time is now. Let us know what you think. Should Solskjaer give Dean Henderson the gloves to start week in and week out for United? Or do you think De Gea can get his confidence back and can prove why he should remain United's first choice keeper? Be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see y'all next time.